Hello and welcome to BBC Learning Zone, home learning for 4 to 5-year-olds now, as we begin 2 hours full of traditional and modern stories from Storytime.
Right deep down inside. Ready? Yeah. I'm going to lift up and see what we can find. Let's put them in there for me. There's some more.
There's some more.
Hello, I'm Beverley, and Melissa and Daniel are giving me a hand today.
Oh!
We've come to an allotment and we're digging up potatoes. Have a look.
There's one.
There's one, pick it up.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
There's a big one.
See if you can see any more.
Oh, loads. That one. I've got 4.
You've got 4? There's one, pick it up. There we go. Now, right then, come on. Let's go and see what else we can find. Aha! There we go. These runner beans are growing on a tall bean plant, but you have to look carefully to find them. Let's look inside, shall we? Squeeze it open. Squeeze it, squeeze it. And
Unzip it.
what's inside?
Very little seeds.
Yes, there are seeds inside the bean pod, and they're very small. What do you think would happen if I were to plant this in the ground?
It would turn into one of those.
That's right, it would turn into a bean plant, wouldn't it? It would take a long time for a bean plant to grow as tall as this one. Just look at its beanstalk, look.
No.
Twisting and turning up into the sky.
No, soon it's going to be up to the clouds.
Soon it'll be up to the clouds. Do you want to go and pick some beans then?
Yes!
Come on. See if you can find any.
Here's one.
There's one.
Oh, those are beans.
It's time for a story now, and it starts with a bean, rather like this one. And the story's called Jasper's Beanstalk.
Story time.
On Monday, Jasper found a bean. On Tuesday, he planted it. There it is. On Wednesday, he watered it. On Thursday, he dug and raked and sprayed and hoed it. On Friday night, he picked up all the slugs and snails
So they wouldn't eat it.
so that they wouldn't eat it. On Saturday, he even mowed it. On Sunday, Jasper waited and waited and waited. When Monday came around again, he dug it up. "That bean will never make a beanstalk," said Jasper. But a long, long, long time later, it did. It was on a Thursday, I think. Now, Jasper is looking for giants. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato,
6 potato, 7 potato.
more! 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato,
6 potato, 7 potato.
more! You can join in with us if you like. Are you ready? And 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato, more. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, 5 potato, 6 potato, 7 potato, more. Oh! Right, let's put all these potatoes back in the basket. Lots of potatoes. Wonderful. We've been growing vegetables, but Mary grows all sorts of things. Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow?
With silver bells. And cockle shells.
And pretty maids all in a row. Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow?
With silver bells and cockle shells. And pretty maids all in a row.
And pretty maids all in a row. It's time for another story now, and Daniel and Melissa are going to help me tell it. And the story's called Jack and the Beanstalk. Ready? Tip,
Tap,
chin,
Storytime's in.
Once upon a time, there lived a boy called Jack. Now, Jack and his mother were very poor. All they had was a hen called... What should we call the hen?
Matilda.
Matilda. And a cow called... What should we call the cow?
Daisy.
Daisy. Now, one day, Matilda went missing. So all they had left was the cow. Jack, said his mother, you must go to market and sell Daisy the cow. We need money to buy food. So Jack sets off. On the way, he met an old woman. And what do you think she had?
Beans.
Yeah, magic beans. How do they work then? Said Jack. These magic beans. Just plant the beans and you will see a beanstalk grow taller than a tree, said the old woman. Now Jack thinks a beanstalk growing taller than a tree sounds brilliant. So he gives Daisy the cow to the old woman and rushes home with the beans. Beans? Said his mum. Beans? I'll give you beans. That old woman tricked you. There's nothing magic about these. And she throws the beans out of the window. But you know, those beans are magic. And that night, a beanstalk grows. And it grows and grows and grows till it reaches right up into the sky. Well, the next morning, when Jack sees the beanstalk, he's delighted. And he's ready for an adventure. So he starts to climb the beanstalk. Up, up he goes, past the rooftops, over the tops of the trees, right up into the clouds, where he finds... What does he find?
Castle.
A huge castle. He creeps in through a crack in the door, where he finds himself in a big kitchen. Suddenly, he hears a voice. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I've got a grumble in my tum. Oh no, it's a giant. Now Jack is really scared. He quickly hides under a cupboard as he hears the voice again say,
Fee, fi, fo, fum, I've got a grumble in my tum.
Just then, the giant's wife appears. OK, Charlie, I heard you the first time. Here, Gloria, said the giant. I can smell I can smell a boy. Well, I can't smell a boy. All I can smell is your socks. Phew-wee! Now stop grumbling, Charlie, and eat your dinner. Jack watches from under the cupboard as Charlie the giant eats his dinner. When he's finished, the giant gets up from the table and comes over to the cupboard. Oh no! Jack is trembling. Will he find him? No. Charlie the giant reaches into the cupboard and takes out a hen. Jack stares in amazement as he sees it's Matilda, his mother's hen. Jack watches and listens as Charlie the giant says, "Lay, hen, lay." Matilda the hen lays a golden egg. Jack is amazed. He's never seen Matilda the hen lay a golden egg before. Now Jack wants to rescue Matilda, so he waits until the giant is asleep. Then he tiptoes out from underneath the cupboard. He calls softly to Matilda. He takes her gently under his arm. Then he squeezes through the crack in the door. Then Jack starts to climb down the beanstalk. Suddenly, he hears the giant waking up. Now Jack knows that the giant will be cross when he sees Matilda the hen missing, so he slides down the beanstalk as fast as he can. He picks up an axe, which is quite handy, at the bottom of the beanstalk, and with one mighty blow, he chops down the beanstalk. Chop! And the beanstalk goes crash! Jack and his mother lived happily ever after. They didn't go hungry anymore because Matilda's golden eggs turned out to be absolutely delicious.
Snip,
Snap,
snout,
story time, out! What are you doing here?
Making a tray garden.
Lovely. The children are making a tray garden. Tell me about your pond, Daniel.
I put 2 ducks in it and I put some stones around to keep it down.
Lovely. And what are you doing over there, Melissa?
Putting all the shells into the flowers.
Very pretty. They're lovely colours, aren't they? Right, I'm going to put some shells on my pond there so it doesn't blow away. And some little shells in the middle there. And an umbrella there. Perhaps you might like to make a tray garden. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, that's lovely, thank you. Brixton Market today to buy some fruit. Liam, Anna and Melissa are helping me choose some. I've already got an orange and an avocado. I know, Liam, can you see a fruit which is sort of oval shape and is red and yellow? Where is it, do you think? Good boy. And what's it called?
A mango.
That's right, this is called a mango. What does it smell like, Liam?
It smells like it's got some nice mango inside.
It smells like it's got loads of mangoes inside it. Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, Anna, can you see a fruit which is round and small and purple? Where could that be? That's right. And do you know what this is called? This is called a passion fruit. What does it feel like?
Sort of hard.
It feels hard and bumpy, doesn't it? Thank you very much. We'll have that too.
That's passion fruit, yeah.
Now, oh, I know. Yes, that's what I wanted. This is called a guava. What does it look like, Melissa?
Apple.
It looks like an apple. We'll take that as well. Thank you very much.
Anything else?
No, thank you. How much for
That's
those?
$2.25, please. That's your change, $2.75.
Thank you. There we are. I'm off to buy a couple more fruits, but now it's time for the first story.
Story time!
Handa put 7 delicious fruits in a basket for her friend Akeo. She will be surprised, thought Handa, as she set off for Akeo's village. I wonder which fruit she'll like best. Will she like the soft yellow banana? Or the sweet-smelling guava? Will she like the round, juicy orange? Or the ripe red mango? Will she like the spiky-leaved pineapple? The creamy green avocado? Or the tangy purple passion fruit? Which fruit will Akeo like best? Hello, Akeo, said Handa. I've brought you a surprise. Ah! Tangerines, said Akeo. My favourite fruit. Tangerines, said Handa. Ha! That is a surprise. Ah, here are some of the animals you saw in the story. They all live in Africa. Look at the zebra rolling on the ground. Ooh, dusty. And these are African antelopes. Tall giraffes. They're munching leaves. And elephants. I love elephants. Having a good old splash. Oh, look, there's a little one. The children and I are making a fruit salad with some of the delicious fruits we bought at the market. That's right, do you want to pop them in there? Lovely. I'm chopping up a pineapple. Can you remember who took the pineapple from Handa's basket in the story? Who was it?
The giraffe.
Yes, it was the giraffe. Do you want to peel some more? That's lovely. Can you remember who took the banana from the basket?
The monkey.
Was it the monkey? Yes, it was the monkey. How did the tangerines get into Handa's basket?
Because the dirt was running and he bashed himself on the tree and all the tangerines came streaming down into the basket.
That's right. Why was Handa surprised?
Because there's loads of tangerines.
Loads of tangerines instead of?
And all the fruits.
All the fruits, that's right. So that's why Handa was surprised. Well, I've got a surprise for you now. We need these masks to help us tell the next story. There we go. Wonderful.
Story time!
Tip, tap, chin. Story time's in. Right, are you ready? Lovely. Now, once upon a time, there was a little red hen. That's me. And she lived on a farm with her friends, cat
Meow, meow.
and duck
Twat, twat.
and sheep.
Ba, ba.
Off you go then. Now, one day, the little red hen found a few grains of wheat. She knew that they were tiny seeds, and if she planted them, they might grow. So she asked her friends, cat, duck, and sheep, "Who will help me plant this wheat?"
Not me. I'm too busy. So am I. So am I.
"Very well," said the little red hen. "I shall plant it myself." So she did. Weeks and weeks went by. The little red hen watered her wheat. The sun shone down until the wheat was tall and golden and strong like this. "Now it's time to cut the wheat," thought the little red hen. "Who will help me cut the wheat?"
Not me. I'm too busy. So am I. So am I.
"Very well," said the little red hen. "I shall cut it myself." Whoosh! So she did. When the wheat was cut, it was ready to be ground and made into flour. "Who will help me grind the wheat?"
Not me. I'm too busy. So am I. So am I.
"Very well. I shall grind it myself." So she did. And this is what she made the wheat into. Flour. "Now I can make a delicious loaf of bread," thought the little red hen.
Who will help me bake the bread? The little red hen asked her friends, the sheep, the cat and the duck.
Not me. I'm too busy. So am I. So am I.
Very well, said the little red hen. I shall bake it myself. So she did. The little red hen baked a beautiful loaf of bread in the oven. It smelled good. Her friends, cat, duck and sheep, stopped what they were doing and came to have a look. Now, who will help me eat this beautiful loaf of bread?
I will. Meow, meow. I will. Quack, quack. I will quack, quack.
Oh, no, you won't, said the little red hen. I shall eat it myself. And you know what?
She did.
She did. Snip, snap, snout. Story time's out. Right, let's have some of this delicious fruit salad, shall we? There's some for Liam. And some for Anna that you all helped to make. And some for Melissa. Do you think the little red hen should have shared her bread?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's time to share.
Because it's kind to share. Do you think?
No, because she made it all by herself with no help.
What do you think? We're going to share our fruit salad now, so I'll see you next time. Bye. Come on then, dig in. What's your favourite bit there? Mango. Hello. I've come to a farm today to look at some baby animals. I'm feeding this lamb some milk. What other animals can you see? Aren't they sweet?
I'm going to stroke one in a minute.
Would you like to stroke one? I think they're looking for their mummy, aren't they? I'm with Maisie, Michael and Kemi. And what baby animals are these?
Ducklings.
That's right, they're ducklings, baby ducks. What colour are the baby ducks?
Yellow.
They're yellow. They're different colour to their mummy, aren't they? What colour do you think they'll be when they grow up?
White.
They'll be white. What are their feet doing under the water?
Paddling.
They're paddling. There are some ducklings in the story today.
Story time.
Tip, tap, chin. Story time's in. Once upon a time, there was a mother duck. That's me. And she lived on a farm with her 3 little baby ducklings. They were Maisie duckling.
Quack, quack.
And Kemi duckling.
Quack, quack.
And Michael duckling.
Quack, quack.
And the 3 little ducklings lived with their mother duck in the farmyard. One day, Mother Duck decided it was time to take her 3 little ducklings out into the big wide world to meet some other animals on the farm. Stay close to me because there's lots of dangers out in the big wide world, right? So off they waddled to the orchard to meet some lambs.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
When they got home, Mother Duck said, "Well done, Kemi Duckling.
Quack, quack,
Well done, Maisie Duckling.
quack, quack.
And well done." But where was Michael Duckling? Mother Duck looked all around. And there she saw Michael Duckling in the orchard. And creeping up behind him was, the farmyard cat. Oh no! Mother Duckling sang as quickly as she could. Michael Duckling, run away, run away, run away. Michael Duckling, run away. The cat is watching you. And Michael Duckling ran all the way back home until he was safe and sound with the other little ducklings. The next day, Mother Duck decided it was time to take her 3 little ducklings out into the big wide world to meet some more animals on the farm. Now, ducklings, stay close to me because there's lots of dangers out in the big wide world. So off they waddled to the paddock to meet some goats.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
When they got home, Mother Duck said, "Well done, Maisie Duckling."
Quack, quack,
And well done, Kemi Duckling.
quack, quack.
And well done. Mother Duck looked all around. But where was Michael Duckling? She looked over to the paddock, and there was Michael Duckling. And creeping up behind him was, oh no, a crafty fox. Mother Duck sang as quickly as she could. Michael Duckling, run away, run away, run away. Michael Duckling, run away, the fox is watching you. And Michael Duckling ran all the way back home until he was safe with the other little ducklings. The next day, Mother Duck decided to take her little ducklings out into the big wide world to meet even more of the animals on the farm. This time, she decided to take them to the pond where they would swim when they were grown-up ducks.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
When they got home, Mother Duck said, "Well done, Kemi Duckling."
Quack, quack,
And well done, Maisie Duckling.
quack, quack.
And well done. But where was Michael Duckling? Mother Duck looked all around. She looked over to the pond. And there was Michael Duckling. And creeping up behind him, ready to pounce, was the farmyard dog. Oh no! Mother Duckling sang as quickly as she could. Michael Duckling, run away, run away, run away. Michael Duckling, run away. The dog is watching you. But it was no use. Michael Duckling was held firmly in the farmyard dog's big hungry mouth. Oh, Michael Duckling quacked and quacked. He wriggled and wriggled until at last he managed to get away. But lots of Michael Duckling's fluffy yellow feathers were in their big hungry dog's mouth. When Michael Duckling got home, he was still very frightened. Mother Duck said, "Now, Michael Duckling, you won't ever do that again, will you? You will always stay close to Mother Duck." And Michael Duckling said,
Quack, quack.
but do you think he did? Snip, snap, snapped. Storytime's out.
Quack, quack.
3 little little ducks went swimming one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went swimming one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went swimming one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 and 3 little ducks came swimming back. We're looking at some chicks now. Oh, look what that one's doing. What's the difference between a chick and a duckling?
Well, ducklings swim and chickens don't.
That's right. What are they doing?
They're eating their dinner.
They're eating their dinner, aren't they? Are the chicks furry or feathery?
Feathery.
They're feathery, aren't they? There's a hen in the next story. She's called Henny Penny.
One day, while Henny Penny was sitting beneath the oak tree, an acorn fell and hit her on the head. Ah! Goodness me! The sky is falling! She cried. I must go and tell the king! So Henny Penny ran off in a great hurry to tell the king the sky was falling. She had not gone far before she met Cocky Locky. Where are you going, Henny Penny? Asked Cocky Locky. Oh, Cocky Locky, the sky is falling, cried Henny Penny, and I am going to tell the king. Goodness me, said Cocky Locky, I'll come with you. So Henny Penny and Cocky Locky hurried on to tell the king the sky was falling. They had not gone far before they met Ducky Lucky. Where are you two going? Asked Ducky Lucky. Oh, Ducky Lucky, the sky is falling, cried Henny Penny, and we are going to tell the king. Goodness me, said Ducky Lucky, I'll come with you. So Henny Penny, Cocky Locky and Ducky Lucky hurried on to tell the king the sky was falling. They had not gone far before they met Goosey Lucy. Where are you all going? Asked Goosey Lucy. Oh, Goosey Lucy, the sky is falling, cried Henny Penny, and we are going to tell the king. Goodness me, said Goosey Lucy, I'll come with you. So Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky and Goosey Lucy hurried on to tell the king the sky was falling. They had not gone far before they met Turkey Lurkey. Where are you all going? Asked Turkey Lurkey. Oh, Turkey Lurkey, the sky is falling, cried Henny Penny, and we are going to tell the king. Goodness me, said Turkey Lurkey, I'll come with you. So Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy and Turkey Lurkey hurried on to tell the king the sky was falling. Suddenly, Foxy Loxy appeared. And where are you all going in such a hurry? He asked. Oh, Foxy Loxy, the sky is falling, cried Henny Penny. We are going to tell the king. But you're going the wrong way, said Foxy Loxy. The king's palace is that way. And he pointed to a path leading into the wood. So Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy and Turkey Lurkey hurried down the path. They ran on and on until at last they reached the king's palace. Come in and tell me your story, Henny Penny, said the king. But as Henny Penny curtsied, she saw a bushy red tail beneath the king's robe. It's a trap! She cried. Run! Foxy Loxy threw off his cunning disguise and sprang to the door. There's no escape, ha-ha! Laughed Foxy Loxy, licking his lips.
I'm going to eat you all for dinner!
Henny Penny woke up with a start and opened her eyes. She was still trembling. Goodness me! She yawned. I must have been dreaming. But just then, an acorn fell and hit her on the head. Goodness me! The sky is falling! She cried. I must go and tell the king!
This is a baby goat. Baby goats are called kids, and this kid's about 4 weeks old. We've seen lots of baby animals on the farm. What else can you see? I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello. Sam and I are looking for teddy bears. Any luck? No. They're hidden around here somewhere. See if you can spot some. Look at all the teddies we've found. How many have you found, Sam?
1,
2, 3, 4,
5,
6.
6 teddies.
Yes. What do you notice about these two teddies?
One big and one small.
One's big and one's small. Excellent. And the first story today is about a boy who's looking for his teddy, and it's called Where's My Teddy?
Story time.
Eddie's off to find his teddy. Eddie's teddy's name is Freddie. He lost him in the woods somewhere. It's dark and horrible in there. Help, said Eddie. I'm scared already. I want my bed. I want my teddy. He tiptoed on until something made him stop, quite still. Look out, he thought. There's something there. What's that? A giant teddy bear. Is it Freddie? Said Eddie. What a surprise. How did you get to be this size? You're too big to huddle and cuddle, he said. And I'll never fit both of us into my bed. Then out of the darkness, clearer and clearer, the sound of a sobbing came nearer and nearer. Soon the whole wood could hear the voice bawl.
How did you get to be tiddly and small? You're too small to huddle and cuddle,
it said.
and you'll only get lost in my giant-sized bed.
It was a gigantic bear and a tiddly teddy, stomping towards the giant Teddy and Eddie.
My Ted!
Gasped the bear. A bear! Screamed Eddie.
A boy!
Yelled the bear. My Teddy! Cried Eddie. Ah! Then they ran and they ran through the dark wood back to their homes as quick as they could. All the way back to their snuggly beds, where they huddled and cuddled their own little Teds.
What's your bear called, Sam?
Fred Bear.
Fred Bear, that's a good name for a bear. Mine's called Diamond. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, do high kicks. Teddy bear, do the splits. Teddy bear, clap, clap, clap. Teddy bear, sit on my lap. Do you want to do that again with me? You can join in if you like. Okay, let's get our teddies standing up already. And we can go. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, do high kicks. Teddy bear, do the splits. Teddy bear,
Clap, clap, clap.
Teddy bear, sit on my lap. Oh, done. Oh, didn't stay, did he? Stay on that lap. Have you ever seen a real bear? No. Ooh. Oh, look, this is a baby bear. And another bear cub. Off they go into the wood. They're following their mum. Bear cubs love to play games. This bear's found some berries to eat. Oh, what a feast. And this one's tasting them too. It's a birthday bear, do you think? There are lots of bears in this next story, and it's called Jenny's Bear. Jenny had hundreds of bears of all shapes and sizes, and she loved every one of them. But what she wanted most in all the world was to meet a real live bear. "Mum," she said one morning, "if we made a nice cosy sort of den in the shed, would a real bear come and live in it?" "I shouldn't think so," replied Mum kindly. "There aren't any real bears about here." "Not even if I wished very hard," said Jenny. "I'm afraid not," said Mum. "But we can make a den just for you and your toy bears if you like." When the den was ready, Jenny settled her bears in, so that if a real bear did come, he would feel at home among his own kind. "There," she said, "you look just right. Now, I've got to go in for lunch, so you'll have to keep watch for me, and if a bear does turn up, be sure to make him welcome." All through lunch, Jenny kept wishing for a real bear to be waiting for her back in the den. And then she hurried out to the shed with a tray full of special things for the bear to eat. But the den was just as she had left it. There was no sign of a real bear anywhere. "Bother," said Jenny. But she set out her tea things and her books just the same, and then sat down to wait patiently. Jenny and her bears waited and waited and waited. And just when it seemed that nobody was ever coming, there was a knock at the door. "Come in," said Jenny. And in stepped the biggest, brownest, friendliest looking bear she'd ever seen.
Hello, he said. I hope you don't mind me popping in, but I've come all the way from the wild north searching for somewhere to spend the coming winter. And this is by far the cosiest looking place I've found.
Of course I don't mind, said Jenny. I made this den specially for bears, and I've been wishing for a bear all day. Then Jenny sat the bear down and told him to help himself to the food. He had buns and biscuits and jelly, which he thought was wonderfully wobbly, but he was not at all sure about the tea that Jenny poured out for him.
He said. This cup doesn't look very full. What sort of tea is it?
It's pretend tea, said Jenny.
Oh, that's all right then, said the bear. Pretend tea is the sort that bears like best.
And he drank it all up in one go. Then Jenny showed the bear her books. Which one would you like first? She asked. The happy one or the sad one?
The sad one, said the bear, as long as it's not too sad. But it was too sad. Blubbered the bear. Stop it, you're making me cry. And big tears ran down his furry face. So Jenny read the funny story to cheer him up. Ho, 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 roared the bear. No more, no more, my sides are going to split. And they both rolled around on the floor until the whole shed shook. Oh, that was fun, said the bear. What shall we do now?
I've got this, said Jenny, holding up a small bottle.
Bubble mixture? However did you guess? All bears love blowing bubbles.
Outside, Jenny and the bear blew hundreds of shimmering bubbles. You're very good at this, said Jenny.
My whole family are champion bubble blowers, said the bear.
By the end of the day, Jenny and the bear were the closest of friends, so she was very sad when he said that it was time for him to go. But you said you'd stay the winter, said Jenny.
Yes, it's not winter yet though, and I've got lots of things to do first.
Then he gave Jenny a special bear hug and set off down the road. Jenny waved the bear out of sight and went indoors for supper. The next morning, Jenny jumped out of bed, dressed quickly and ran out to the shed. But the den was empty.
What's the matter? Said Mum.
My bear's gone, said Jenny. Cheer up, said Mum. You know there wasn't really a bear, don't you? The weeks went by and the weather got colder, but though there was still no sign of the bear, Jenny never forgot him. There was a bear, she said to herself, and he will come back. I just have to keep wishing. Then it was Christmas morning. When Jenny drew back the curtains and looked out of the window, she saw something magical in the snowy garden. A snow bear! She gasped. And then she saw the huge prints in the snow. She followed them all the way to the shed. Everything was silent as she carefully pushed open the door.
Surprise! Roared a chorus of growly voices, for the shed was crowded with bears. Real bears of every shape and size, and right in the middle sat Jenny's bear. I said I'd come back, he said, and this time I've brought the tea, and there's plenty for everyone. What kind of tea? Laughed Jenny. Why, pretend, of course. Oh, good, said Jenny. That's the kind I like best. Sam and I are blowing really big bubbles. Well, I wonder if our teddies would like to see the bubbles. I think they're having a tea party. Hey Sam, shall we go and blow some bubbles for the teddies?
Yes.
Go on then. I'll see you next time. Bye. Off we go.
Those all up there, that's it. Hello, it's me, Julia. Priyanka and I have a family of play people. Who's this under here?
A baby.
The baby. What's the baby doing?
She's going to sleep.
Rock her to sleep there. So everyone's fast asleep. And guess what I've got under here? Do you know what this is?
A hare.
It's a hare. And in the first story today, it's bedtime for this little hare. Do you know what it's called? Little Nut Brown Hare. And the story's called Guess How Much I Love You.
Story time!
Priyanka's big brother, Arjun's going to listen to the story. Will you do the actions for me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. There we go. Ready for the story? Let's find the first page. Little Nut Brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Ooh, don't think I could guess that, said Big Nut Brown Hare. This much, said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they would go. Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms. But I love you this much, he said. That is a lot, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is quite high, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. Wish I had arms like that. Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. I love you all the way up to my toes, he said. And I love you all the way up to your toes, said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. I love you as high as I can hop, laughed Little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. There he is, look, bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. But I love you as high as I can hop, smiled Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down to the lane, as far as the river, cried Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you across the river and over the hills, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That's very far, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think any more. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes out into the big, dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is very, very far. Big Nut Brown Hare settled Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and he kissed him good night. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, "I love you right up to the moon and back." The baby hare's still asleep. Do you remember how the baby hare tried to show the big hare how much he loved him? He stretched as wide as he could, really wide. And he did something else. What else did he do? He reached really high on your tiptoes. Stretch your fingers. And then he did something else. What else did he do?
He hopped as high as he could.
And who can hop? Who can hop the highest? See if I can hop higher. Really high. And real hares can run and hop fast too. The baby hare's still asleep, and the baby in my finger family is asleep too. When the baby's asleep, Mummy says, "Don't touch the baby." When the baby's asleep, Big Brother says, "Don't touch the baby." When the baby's asleep, Sister Susie says, "Don't touch the baby." When the baby's asleep, Grandpa says, "Don't touch the baby." When the baby's asleep, Auntie says, "Don't touch the baby." Priyanka, where's the baby, Priyanka? Careful! Don't touch the baby. You can't touch the baby because you wake the baby up, won't you? And the next story is about Priyanka and her grandmother. What do you call your grandmother, Priyanka?
Daddy Ma.
Daddy Ma, and the story's called Daddy Ma's Games. One day, Priyanka and her brother Arjun were waiting for their grandmother Daddy Ma to arrive.
When is she coming, Odin? Today, so look out for her.
Daddy Ma was on her way to see them. She'd not been to visit for quite a while.
She's here!
Mum opened the door and Arjun rushed to give his grandmother a hug. Then Daddy Ma came inside. She called out for Priyanka.
Hello, where's Priyanka?
Suddenly, Priyanka felt shy.
Look, Priyanka, here's Daddy Ma.
Then Priyanka gave Daddy Ma a big hug. Daddy Ma smiled. Throughout the day, Priyanka and Daddy Ma did lots of things together.
Colouring, reading, painting, PE, singing and colouring and reading.
See, I'm cutting this flower for you.
Only for me?
Yes, this is for you. Yes.
Thank you.
On their way to the shops, Daddy Ma's bag slipped off her shoulder and landed on Priyanka. Priyanka laughed. They walked on, but Priyanka watched the bag carefully. And soon it fell down again. Priyanka and Daddy Ma played the bag game all the way to the shops. Oh, there it goes again.
It's a game, eh?
It's a funny game.
Later, Priyanka played with Daddy Ma's bangles.
Can you count it?
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4,
And
5.
what color is it?
Red.
It's a very special color. It's color of joy. You know that? When your mummy and daddy got married, your mummy were wearing the red sari. See that? Can you go and find some red things?
Priyanka found some red things. Can you see them too?
Look, Daddy Ma. Look, I brought an apple, I brought a beaker, socks, a little Red Riding Hood book,
And what's that?
a red hairband.
By the end of the day, Priyanka and Daddy Ma had played many more games together. And before she went home, Daddy Ma told Priyanka there was one last game for her to play. She picked up her bag and told Priyanka to look inside.
See, I've got something here for you.
It was the red bangle.
Thank you, Daddy Ma.
Daddy Ma loves Priyanka and Priyanka loves her Daddy Ma. Here's a game you can all join in. Do everything that I do. Are you ready? Everybody do this, do this, do this. Everybody do this, just like me. What else could we do?
Have her nose.
Okay. On your nose. Put your finger on your nose. Everybody do this, do this, do this. Everybody do this, just like me. What else could we do?
That's her knees.
Yeah, okay. Put your hands on your knees. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Everybody do this, do this, do this. Everybody do this, just like me. It's nearly time to go now, but let's get the Play family to join in too. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Should we get the Play people now? Okay. And let's get them to dance. They're going to dance about as well. Everybody do this, do this, do this. Everybody do this, just like me. Everybody do this, do this, do this. Everybody do this, just like me.
Bo. How many different colours can you see? Think I've got enough paint on there now?
No.
No? There we go. We're using lots of different colours to make a picture. And Sam and I are trying out handprints. Ready? Oh, all the fingers have come out on that one. Let's try the brown one. Close my fingers this time. Ugh, it's all squidgy. Quite cold, isn't it?
Yep.
These prints can be used on our picture. We're going to make a tree with colourful leaves.
Put my leaf on the tree now.
The tree looks really colourful. And the first colourful story today is called Peedie Peebles Colour Book.
Storytime!
The Peebles family have just moved house. There's a lot of work to be done on the new house. It's very dull and dingy inside. Just needs a coat of paint, that's all, they said. Peedie Peebles went to find his paintbrush. Peedie Peebles is not allowed to go near any of the paint pots, said Mum and Dad and Big Sister Bo. Peedie Peebles was annoyed. The hall was the first room to be painted. I like...
Red!
Red, said Mum. So does Peedie Peebles, smiled the postie. Oh no, Peedie Peebles! The second room to be painted was the kitchen. I like...
Yellow!
Yellow, said Bo. So does Peedie Peebles, laughed the milkman. Oh no, Peedie Peebles. The third room was the bathroom. I like...
Blue!
Blue, said Dad. So does Peedie Peebles, warned the bin man. Oh no, Peedie Peebles! The fourth room to be painted was the sitting room. I like...
Orange!
Orange, said Mum. So does Peedie Peebles, noticed the nosy neighbour.
Oh no! Peedie Peebles!
Mum and Dad's bedroom was the fifth room. We love...
Green!
Green, they said. So does Peedie Peebles, said the nice neighbour.
Oh no! Peedie Peebles!
The sixth room to be painted belonged to Bo. I love...
Purple!
Purple, she said. I'm tired, said Mum. Only one room left, said Dad. The last room to do is Peedie Peebles. But Peedie Peebles' room was already painted. I don't like this, said Mum. Look at the mess, said Dad.
Oh no! Peedie Peebles!
With a bit of help, Peedie Peebles' room was soon finished. It was the best painted room in the whole house. Time for a bath, said Mum. Oh no! Peedie Peebles! I wonder what your favourite colour is. Maybe it's red. Or blue. Perhaps it's yellow. Or green. I can't decide which is my favourite. I like purple. And white. And orange. Ooh, yes. And brown. And black. I've made lots of spots and stripes. Here are some more. There. I like black. While we're waiting for these spotty and stripy patterns to dry, it's time for our next story. And it's called My Mum and Dad Make Me Laugh. My mum and dad make me laugh. One likes spots and the other likes stripes. My mum likes spots in winter and spots in summer. My dad likes stripes on weekdays and stripes at weekends. Last weekend, we went to the safari park.
My mum put on her spottiest dress and earrings. And my dad put on his stripiest suit and tie. I put on my grey top and trousers.
You do like funny clothes,
said my mum and dad. We set off in the car and on the way we stopped for something to eat. My mum had a spotty pizza and my dad had a stripy ice cream. I had a bun.
You do like funny food,
said my mum and dad. When we got to the safari park, it was very exciting. My mum liked the big cats best. Those are splendid spots, she said. And I should know. My dad liked the zebras best.
Those are super stripes,
he said.
and should know.
But the animals I liked best didn't have spots and didn't have stripes. They were big and grey and eating their tea. Those are really good elephants, I said. And I should know.
We've nearly finished our picture now. There's a yellow sun, blue sky, white fluffy clouds, and colourful leaves on the autumn tree, and something that's stripy and spotty, with 2 spots for eyes, a nose, and a stripe for a mouth, and a wonderful stripy spotty body, and 4 legs. I think I'll call it a Striper-Spotosaurus. Perhaps you could have a go at making one too. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, let me help you with that, Sam. It's good going up the tree, isn't it? What a wonderful monster. Excellent.